Hey, welcome to Mac's Garage. I'm Mac, and today we're going to be installing this rear view mirror. So this is from WOLFBOX, and it's got a camera that goes towards the road, so for trail riding, and then it also has the rear view camera, which is nice for when you're backing up. And since this thing is old, we're gonna make sure that I get that. So anyways, the Jeep is under progress, so we are so close to the trails, and I wanna make sure you guys get to see it with me. So let's get to it. All right, so let's unbox everything. This is the WOLFBOX mirror. Okay, so it attaches to your existing mirror with two straps, which I didn't have an existing mirror, so I just installed that today. And then we have in here a cigarette lighter, charger, but we got a hardwire kit. The rear view camera, the straps to hold it on, and then a GPS, so that way when you record, it tells you where you were at. Here we've got a polarized lens, which is gonna go onto the front camera to like take away the sun glare and stuff like that. A license plate camera mount. This little sticker guy, and then because we got the higher edition, this one is so that way you can hardwire it versus having the cigarette lighter, which is kind of what we prefer, you know, no wires anywhere, and I don't want to have to deal with anything going in a cigarette lighter in case I want to use it. I don't really use them normally, but just in case. And if you guys want to check it out, I'll put the link in the description. All right, so normally you don't have your headliner out, but I use this as an opportunity to make my life easier. Now, normally you just tuck it up into the headliner, put it right there, and run it down into the side. So I'm just gonna zip tie this. Oh, maybe not. That might be lost forever. All right, I'm doing it about to there. I can tuck whatever I need to into the headliner. And then feed it down, oh Jesus, into the side. So we ran the wires down through here and out through here. What we're going to do is we're going to take out a fuse. What we did is we tested which one has constant power. We used startmycar.com in order to find out which fuse is what, but we tested different fuses to decide which one should be taken out for constant power, which is going to go to the yellow wire. And then once we do this, we're going to test for the accessory power. Okay, fuse is out. Put this in. Somehow, some way. Let's do it like this. Put this up. There we go. And I'm gonna feed it up through the top. And that one will be connected. Just all these wires right here. Great. Connected to the yellow. All right. Get a close-up of what I did. And then we'll test for accessory power to hook up the red wire. So we tucked everything in, everything's grounded, etc. The GPS is going with the same line. Again, if you have a headliner, you would just tuck it in. And then we're gonna run it down the side and put it on the dash. Come on. Oh my goodness. back struggles as per usual. And of course I didn't run these wires at the same time, so I could have zip tied them at the same time, but you know, as per usual. Gonna run it down here, and then I will tuck the wires in and we'll get it on the dash. There it is installed. All right, to save you guys time, because that took forever, I'm just gonna show you what we did. So here's the camera. We're gonna put it on a license plate bracket, but the wire goes through here, around here, through here. We broke a vacuum line, through here, and then straight to the front. That being said, I put all the extra wire up in here so it didn't mess anything up. And now we're going to do the actual license plate bracket. So I actually think I have to do this part first. Take the screws off, yeah. Screws off the actual camera first. So on the camera, there are, oh, there's only one. I feel like there's supposed to be two, y'all. That's good. I guess I'll have to go look for that. So this comes off if you're gonna do it to the bracket. Now, because of where the Jeep is, if you put it like this, the camera won't be able to stick up. So we're gonna just put it on top of the license plate and that'll be fine. So it's gonna go this way. And these are tiny, tiny screws. Oh my goodness, can't get it back. Okay, maybe put something down, Mac. Mac struggles. All right, bracket is installed. It's gonna go right over this license plate, but you know I'm not gonna put my license plate on the internet. So we are going to put this in. On tight, and here is one of the screws for the light. Where's the other one? You know what? I feel like it only had one screw. This is the bad thing about these floors. You can't see anything around. I'm pretty sure it only had one. And once we put in the back, then if it had more than one, we will fix it. Making sure I get the wire where it's not gonna break this light. Okay, I just need to put a screw on the other side. Once I find it, I will find some more. Anyways, next is this hunk-a-hunk, which taking this off was way harder in the sense of it's gonna fall on my head and I'm too short. Okay, this might be two people's. I might need helps from the cameraman. Okay. Oh, maybe I can clip it in by myself. Okay. So like I said, we didn't actually have a mirror to begin with. So here is the new mirror. We just got El Cheapo because this is just going on top of it. It literally sits on top. You put these straps. Oh, you know what? I better use these smaller straps. Yeah, these will hold better. This is for a larger mirror. and put them inside each clasp. And now we're gonna go hang it on the actual car and plug everything in. Okay, so we're going to plug everything in. We have our power. We have our GPS. And we have, I assume AV goes for the camera. And you just slide it on. Maybe. Slide it on like that. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to fix that, but let's make sure it works before I do all that. Radio comes on. All right, everything is set up. The camera works. You can go for the front, the back, just the front. You can record. You can have the car off, and you can make it so that way it like records like the regular dash camera. You can record for like a dash camera for if you get in an accident. You can record for anything, and it's pretty high quality. I've got the sticker still on, and I'm gonna keep it on because I need to take this off because the adhesive, it needs to sit for 24 hours really. But other than that, I'm pretty excited. Let's get ready for the trails. Anyways, make sure you follow me and like the video and all the things, and I will see you next time.